Good morning, Dusty. Those crops are coming on, aren't they?
Yeah, we did okay at the end of last month, YouTube guy. I'm glad we chose beans. Means we don't need to process nothing when it comes out the ground. Stick them in a pan with a bit of oil. That'll be fine.
Yeah, it was either that or corn. I reckon we should have done a field of corn in all honesty. I think it's too late to get it in now.
Yeah, I think you're right there. And the benefit of corn over beans is you don't get the side effects.
Yeah, a lot of beans, Dusty. But high in protein, lots of energy. I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, I think this little field here's gonna keep us fine.
Tell you what though, doing all this by hand with a hand rake, which was the only tool I think we could find, was hard work.
Yeah, we'll have ourselves a proper cultivator and a seeder next time round.
In fact, there's the old rake. I didn't even bother picking it up. I was that exhausted once we'd done. But it worked. It did what we needed it to. A scrapey here and a scrapey there. Yeah, we took our time, but the beans are in. I'd say that was about a week's worth of work. Seeding this by hand, raking it. In fact, to be honest, we raked it first, then we seeded it. Then we raked it again just to make sure the crows don't pick out, because they will. In fact, where are they? There's a whole flock of them somewhere. Anyway, Dusty, why don't we head over and get the last few logs off the back of that trailer?
I reckon if you just unstrap it there, YouTube guy, I'll give them a push and they'll just roll off. You mind out the way though. Don't want to get crushed by one of these things.
Two right, Dusty. One sec. That's one. Oi, shaky. That's the other one. Oh, they're coming off on their own. Nice. Right, let's give them a push. Come on. Oh, goodness me. Right. Beautiful job. So you reckon we're just going to stick the cabin sort of centrally and right in the middle of this area that we've cleared, or do you want to keep it to the back, Dusty?
In the middle, yeah, but I think we can come forward just a little bit. I don't want it to be central like, just kind of in the middle near the back. Don't fancy clearing any more of that grass. That was hard graft.
Yeah, that really was, but I think this is the right area. We've got a little field there. We are far away from this town centre as possible, but we're close enough to the old farm. I think it's exactly where we want to put our new homestead.
Yeah, I think we picked out a nice spot here. Pretty nicely located, I would say. This ain't gonna be a quick job, YouTube guy. I reckon it's gonna take us all this month. We should be done by the time we get into August, though.
Yeah, we can just chip away at it. I need to make sure that we've got some logs into the sawmill. That's just going to be an ongoing job. We've got a field cut. I'm wondering if we don't cut another one and get ready for, well, I suppose it'd be the summer planting. Do we want to put things like barley and whatnot in?
Yeah, we might as well, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We want to make sure we can harvest what we put in. I'm wondering what I could do with that old harvester down by the barn in the center of town.
I thought you said that was completely knackered. It certainly looked like it to me.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, YouTube guy. She's definitely seen better days. But I reckon I can do something with her. Even if I strip her right back and build something bespoke. It's really the head around the internal workings that we need.
Cool, so we've got two major projects on. Building the homestead right here. That's going to take a while, as we say. And you want to go and try and fabricate some more machinery out of the stuff that's left. I'll focus on making sure we got logs. I think I might cut the field, being as you cut the last one. Yeah, plenty to be getting on with.
Let's not forget the other tractor as well. It's definitely a project in progress, but I'll get to that when I get to it. We don't need it right now, but she will come in useful later on. So right now, let's get in the center of town and crack on with a couple of these jobs like. Yeah, I reckon I could do something with this. Might as well give it a try.
Well, you know what they say, Dusty. Do or do not, there is no try.
Well, who the hell came up with that crap?
Oh, it's a saying from Star Wars. Don't worry, Yoda. No? Okay, fine.
Yoda? That thing you do when you're stretching and bending over and like?
No, that's yoga. Oh, never mind, Dusty. I was just having a bit of a laugh. Right, I'm going to go get some more logs. I'm going to check on the sawmill. You'll be alright here for a bit, won't you?
What do you think I am, YouTube guy? I'll give y'all a holler if I need any help.
Might as well check and see if we've got any more output from the sawmill. I expect there will be. And I expected right, there's 2 more pallets there. Well, I could chuck those on, I suppose. Or, no, I think what I'll do is I've got 4 more trees over yonder that I said I would drop. So I'm going to get those dropped, get that into the sawmill, and then I'll get those pallets all stacked up and on the side. Right, this is one of the 2, and that one in front of me is the other, so I think I'll move the tractor out of the way, because you never know which way it's going to fall, and then I'll drop those 2 trees and then come and gather up all the logs. This is a big one actually, real long one. Right, let me try and get it to fall that way. I think it falls the way you cut towards. So let's get that fairly straight. And I want it to fall that way. Let's have a go. And you know what? That is absolutely spot perfect. Hey! Well, would you believe it? We've just had a bit of an opening up of the sky. I'm just staying under these trees for the moment. I think this is just going to be flash thunder. It's not going to stick around. I don't particularly want to get wet. I think the one I'm under right now is the next tree I want to drop, in all honesty. And I wonder if I can stick it right towards where the other one went. Oh, let's not worry about the rain. Let's give it a go. Right. Bit more of the same then, please. Let's see how we get on. Do you know what? I think I've got this absolutely mastered. Although I am leaving massive trunks.
Well, ain't that just perfect? I want to get on with this and now I'm getting soaked to the bone. Hey ho, might as well push on. Time waits for no man and all that. I think my plan here is gonna work.
Well, I am getting absolutely soaked to the bone here. And I bet Dusty's not in a great frame of mind either. He's trying to do mechanical work in the weather like this. Yeah, he's going to be pretty fed up. But at least this is a job done. I don't mind getting that wet. We can always dry off. Okay, let me get these loaded on the back of the old trailer there and get those into the sawmill. Hopefully the rain will ease off anytime soon.
Man, that rain's really coming down now. I ain't gonna stand out there like a fool and get wet. Gonna wait in this barn and wait it out. I don't reckon it'll be too long before the clouds break. Then I can crack on with that combine.
I decided to stay out the rain. It's really coming down now. I don't mind a bit of a shower or being in heavy rain if it's going to be a short burst, but just to stick around in it for the sake of it is, well, it's a bit foolish really. So looks like it is breaking up. I don't think it'll be long. Let's have a quick check on the older situation. About 10:30. June. Sun is coming. So I think this is just a bit of a flash. I can't see Dusty. I presume he is in and out of the rain. He's probably in the barn to be honest. That would make sense. Well, I'll tell you what, this sun has come out now. That bit of rain's really cleared the sky. Look, nothing. Absolutely spotless. If anything, it's quite humid and quite warm here now. We really have got a steady amount of wood coming into the sawmill here, and we are outputting planks, wood chips and furniture at quite a steady rate now. I think this is a nice way to make income. I'm going to crack on and get those last logs loaded, and I think that might be all we need for a month or two. I don't think we need to go crazy with the lumber just at the minute. I think I'd rather focus on getting our new homestead erected and possibly cutting some more fields.
Well, the sun she be shining now. Thing is, I think I need a couple of tools from back up at the old farm. I may have to go and grab them up when the YouTube guy comes back along. But for now, I'm making real good progress. I reckon we will have ourselves a nice little combine by the end of this month.
Well, that is how I should have been stacking these logs in the first place. I was putting them all lengthways, but actually you can get way more on like this, as long as I don't cut them too long. They're actually easier to lift on by hand when there's only one of you if you don't make them too long anyway. So yeah, this works really well. Let's get a strap on here. I'll get a tight strap on that side. Beautiful. Lesson learned, I think. Dusty? Dusty, how you getting on?
Yeah, I'm doing okay over here. How you getting on with felling those trees?
I'm done, Dusty. I've just stuck the last load into the sawmill. I've loaded on the planks that we've got. Not everything, just 4. That's all I could really get on the back. Do you want to come along for a ride, or are you still working here?
Well, as a matter of fact, YouTube guy, I could do with some more tools from back at the old farm. Why don't you come along and pick me up on the way back through? Might need the trailer to bring some stuff back anyways.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, I'll see you back here in a minute.
Well, hop off, I'll drive.
I'm alright, Dusty, you get on the back.
Ain't no way I'm getting on the back of that old bone shaker. You hop on the back there, I'll take the reins.
Oh, if you insist. You need a hand in there, Dusty?
No, I'm alright. Just a couple of things I need to bring out. You just wait there.
What's the situation with this articulated tractor then?
Well, Jesus Christ, you two guy. There's so many hands a man's got. I'm only working on one thing at a time. We got the Red Devil for now. I thought you wanted to get yourself all set up for some field work.
Well, yeah, I do. But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking, you know, having a bigger tractor might be useful.
You'll get it when you get it.
Right, you got everything you need now then, Dusty?
Yeah, I reckon so.
So what do you want me to do now?
You reckon you might be able to go find ourselves a nice chain?
A chain? What do you want a chain for?
I'm thinking I'm gonna need to pull this thing out. If we had a chain, we could chain her up, and that might help.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I'll see if I can find something. Bit of digging around, I suppose.
If I recollect, there might be something over by the paper mill. Have a look around the old machinery there.
Well, if I'm going to find a chain, it's going to be buried around some of these old vehicles, Dusty reckons. Could be anywhere. Nothing in the old bucket. No, nothing underneath here. You'd expect it to be on the back of something if it's going to be. Maybe by the old pile of logs over here. Maybe it's been chained. I'm going to have to keep looking.
Well, I think we got ourselves a functioning header here. I can't see how well she's gonna work, but we can give her a try. Now we just gotta strip down the rest of the old combine and make that functional too.
Nothing in the sawmill. Nothing in the paper mill here. I've been around everything. Let's have one last look. Around the water tower, perhaps. Yeah, I think we're out of luck here. Let's just check around here again. Ah, what's that? Oh, a chain. That is exactly what we need. Oh, well done, Dusty. That is a great shout. He must have seen this before. Right, we're hitched on. Let's head back over to Dusty. Is it dragging? Yeah, we got a chain. Happy days. Oh, look at that. He's really stripped it back. That's some brilliant work. So we got ourselves a header. And, well, I presume the combine unit? I mean, I know nothing about farm machinery, but... So this is the back. He's taken all the panelling off. Stuck on some old wheels. So we can just pull this now. That is a brilliant plan. Get rid of the engine. Keep all the gubbins. So how does that work? Does the tractor sit between? Must do.
You know what? In the end, this weren't a hard job after all. Most of the work just ripping things apart, taking the engine out the old combine. That's dead as a dodo. Okay, I had to do a bit of work on the header here, but I think this will work. The idea being you hitch up to the main body there, we stick the header on the side, and then we drag the whole thing along. Okay, you're all hitched up with the chain there. Slowly ease the gas and see if you can pull her out.
Alright, let's give it a go. Just having a dragger here. Yeah, she's coming. Steady, steady, girl. Come on. Yes. I'm just going to drag her around here and then we'll hitch her up properly. Gosh, it's that maximum power. Just about enough. Okay, let's unhitch that then. Okay, the chain is off. Hopefully we can get on here. And then... yeah, look at that. Oh, happy days. Well done, Dusty, my old friend. You have excelled yourself again. Now, as long as this works, we are laughing.
Well, she should work. I tied up the belt to the main rear wheel there. She's gonna get mechanical drive directly into the combine. I reckon we can use the old Red Devil after all.
Okay, so presuming then that that attaches on the side here. Yeah, it looks like Dusty's added a bit of a spur. And I think I saw something here. So he's got some tubing. I think it attaches there.
Just gotta tighten up a couple of bolts here. That should be all on.
Do you know what, Dusty? That is pretty genius what you've done there. So that attaches to the side, feeds directly inside there, and that's all mechanically driven?
Yeah, that's right. Want me to give it a go?
Well, yeah, you're the inventor, so why don't you give it a run and see if it works?
Alrighty, step out the way now.
Dusty, you have absolutely excelled yourself. We can harvest crops that we've put in the ground now.
That's right, YouTube guy. All it takes is a little bit of ingenuity and a bit of hard graft. You'll be surprised what you can build when you put your mind to it.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing it happen right in front of my eyes, Dusty, I have to admit. So what have we got? We've got a trailer. We've got a plough. You've now fabricated an entire combine. That's unbelievable.
Well, think nothing of it, YouTube guy. It's just what I do.